Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today, very excited, my new pre-order has just arrived in its box. So I am going to put it down or put it to the side. Will I put it down or put it to the side? Put it down, I think. And we'll go through it together and see some of the lovely things that are arriving in the new catalogue. Now, this catalogue runs from January through to April next year. Can't show you inside, as always, until the launch of the catalogue. But as a demonstrator, we can order early. So if you've ever wanted to be a demonstrator, it's one of the perks. You get to order things normally a month before it was released to the general public. So I thought I'd give you a sneak peek of what's coming because I was really quite excited by this catalogue. There's a lot of things that I really love. So I'm going to sit down so I can go through, and we'll start with, there was quite a few things that I wasn't able to get because they hadn't quite arrived. So I got things that I knew that I could get. There were quite a few dies and quite a few punches that we couldn't. So, Country Bouquet, and it's got a coordinating punch. So let's have a look at this punch. Let's undo the thing. It's one that will work perfectly for Valentine's Day. However, it will work with anything where you want a heart. And what's it called? It's called the Country Bouquet Punch, which is lovely. So the punch looks like that. You've got the heart, you've got two leaves, and you've got another heart. So that looks quite good. What I might do is just go and get a scrap of cardstock. Let's have a look and see. I've got some bits and pieces here, so I'm just gonna have a little go. When I get something, I always will have a go and just see what it looks like. So this is probably going to be quite tough, so let me just stand up and do it under this because this is quite heavy cardstock. But you have to take it out, so you've got that you could obviously use as a stencil with the hearts, which would be quite nice. And then you've got a heart that looks like that. You could also reverse it and put it the other way as well, so you could have one going in one direction, one going the other. That's more of a, it's still not symmetrical. I love that it's not symmetrical. I like the fact that it's, you know, it's quite sort of quirky. So you've got these that will punch, that will stamp them out any colour you want. And then you've got the little leaves as well that you can add in onto the florals. Now these ones look as if they will punch out, oh, sorry, stamp. That will give you the flowers. And those, if that's over the top, will give you the leaf outline. So it then puts it into a heart. Now, I think that they're photopolymer, which is great for lining up. So if you can see, it's probably easier to see on, don't know whether you can see it on light or dark. Let me put it on this one. This is something I was making the other day. So if we've got, where is it? Here. So that heart and then that heart. One gives you the leaves and one gives you the actual, if you look in here, that gives you the leaf and that gives you the inside. So you can do that in green and then this one in red or pink or whatever, and you've got a floral heart very simply, just in 2 steps. So you've got your Valentine's sentiment, Happy Valentine's Day, just wanted to say, and that's where you could take something from another stamp set. So just wanted to say happy birthday, just wanted to say thank you. I like ones that have just wanted to say. You've got I love that we are friends, so just wanted to say I love that you're friends. For you, I love you with love. So lots of Valentine-y sentiments, but I think these would work perfectly for other things as well. Love that. So yes, quite pleased with that. And that is called Country Bouquet. So, and that's the coordinating punch. So it comes as a bundle. Bundles you always get 10% off, so that's always a good thing. So that's that one. Now let's get on to the next one. I'm going to put these on the floor so I don't do them again. And the second bundle is that I got was Daisies Delight. Now this is red rubber. Love red rubber. And it is, if I bring it up just a little bit closer so you can see, you've got really, really detailed little flowers. Thank you for your kindness, sending love during this season of growth. Celebrate you. The best is yet to come. So really nice sort of sentence, but I love these. I mean, look at these little flowers here. And even that little tiny little one here with sort of the little bits of grasses and things. I think they are so pretty, so pretty. And then you get coordinating dies. And these, again, are very, I love the way dies have progressed over the years. These are very, very delicate. And I think that's what makes a big difference now compared to even sort of 5-10 years ago. Dies are becoming more and more delicate, which is absolutely lovely. So these are the dies that go with it. Oops, surprise, surprise on the other side. Okay, so again, if I bring them up quite close, you can see you've got some lovely sort of sprig type ones. You've got these, which are beautiful. You've got this tiny little flower here, which is just so pretty. And then you've got your outlines as well, and those flowers. So lots of flowers to play with, but something that is, I think, is just absolutely beautiful. And one of the reasons that I got this was because there were some really, really beautiful paper in the celebration. So from January through to the end of February, for every £45 that you spend in the UK, different in different countries, you can get something for free in the celebration brochure. We have it every year. I'm sure most of you know about it. So I'm going to try and get the papers out from the bottom. Let me just get this one out. I was going to show the celebration at the end, but I'm not, because this paper coordinates with these flowers, and this paper is probably, I'm not somebody who's overly floral, you know, I like, sorry, I'm just getting some scissors so I can open up the paper. I'm not overly floral. I like florals, but I've always said we get so many florals are the most popular things, but we do have, and I have lots and lots of florals, because obviously I've been a demonstrator for a long time and I keep most of my stamps. So however, when this paper came along, which is free, you can't buy this paper, you can only get it with a qualifying order. It is just stunning. Now I'm going to take it out because I want you to see it in all its glory, because it is just absolutely beautiful. So let me get this out. It is called Dainty Flowers, 12 by 12, and it's just beautiful. So there's me turning around and saying the stamp set. If you look, okay, that's the stamp set, and that's it coloured in with those dies and things. So you've got the most just beautiful, 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 lovely little pansies. So you get 2 sheets of this one, Let me just make sure that I've got it off like that. And then on the other side, you've got the most gorgeous watercolory splats and things, which, you know, cut those into little pieces. You've got, and if you look at them as you turn them round, you've got things that would come as skies. You've got things that would come as, you know, grass landscapes and clouds, and oh, you can play around with it so much. It's a beautiful, beautiful paper. Sorry, swizzling it around. Okay, this is, take those bits out of the way, otherwise I'm going to have it all over. This one as well is just beautiful. The paper is actually, it's obviously been done on watercolour, because you've got the watercolour marks. If I bring it up, can you see the paper? Even though the paper is smooth, it's been photographed on watercolour, so you get that look. So again, this one, you can cut it down, but it's if I bring it up, you can see how huge it is. It's just beautiful. So we get 2 sheets of those. And the other side of this one, again, is lovely, because you've got the silhouettes in white of the pretty little flowers. So that's lovely. This, oh, again, you've got so many different ways of using this. You can cut it down. So what I would do is I would cut it down here, and I would cut it down there, and then I would have this as one image, that as another. So I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd get 8 cards out of this one piece. And again, you've got the lovely flowers. If you've been around for a while, and I'm sure you've probably got an oval die of this sort of size. I'm sure I've got one, because I think in the early ovals they did larger sizes. So I will have a look at that, and I will, you know, we'll do a lot of this together. Again, you've got a lovely splattered one on the back of that one as well, which I really love. This one, a little bit more delicate, in the greens, again, very pretty. And then on this one, you've got just a neutral background, which I think you probably need. You see, again, put those together, beautiful. This again, lovely little flowers. And this one, you've got on the other side of that, oh, lovely, look at that, beautiful blues. And then this one, which again, you know, cut that down, absolutely beautiful. And on the other side, you've got the same as the green one, which was this one. So the same as that one, but you've got it in pink. So, you know, just beautiful, beautiful papers. And these papers, as I said, are completely free. So you can only get them with a qualifying order. So if you bought this with the coordinating dies, you could get the paper for free. So yeah, for me, it was a no-brainer. I just really love that one. So that's why I chose that one. As you know, I always have, sorry, I'm just going to get my pile out, because I've bought quite a few different things. I want to make sure that I'm not showing you the Saleabration ones. Right, I'm going to pick some of these out on here and some of these out on there, so you can see. So yes, I always look at things and go, can I use these at least 4 or 5 times? So, friendly gnomes. Now, you might turn around and say, well, we've got a lot of gnomes. And yes, we did. We had the gnomes at Christmas. However, they were Christmassy gnomes. I use them, as you know, for all the year around, but I think these are so sweet. You've got a little one with a heart, one with little flowers, little girl with her flowers in. You've got a squirrel, and you've got a bird, and you've got a balloon. Balloons are always great. I love the font, and I love the sentiments in this. Wishing you the most magical of birthdays. There's no one better than you. Gnome sweet home. Spring is here. Yeah, I just loved it. And because I've got the dies, photopolymer, because I've got the dies, I thought, well, it would be silly not to get these. So anyway, I got them. So that's those ones. and they're called Friendly Gnomes. Then we've got, let me see what I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to do the florally sort of ones first, I think, or shall I do? No, I'm going to do the ocean ones. Okay, there's this one, On the Ocean. Really nice, old-fashioned sailing ship. Beautiful. This is, if I bring this up a bit, look at the detail in this one. Love this for water. Build it up and build it up in different colours of blue. Beautiful. This again can be your clouds in the sky. You've got your birds. I just, as I say, I really love that one. I think that's beautiful. I like things to do with the sea that you can sort of add things to. So, hoping this year is full of adventure and excitement. Love that as a sentiment. Love a little happy birthday, and it's got a little happy birthday. And I like this because this will make good masculine cards as well. However, I really love, which is why I wanted to pull it in together, this is the other one. Sea Turtle. This one actually comes with dies, but they weren't available at the time, and to be quite honest, I don't know whether I would use the dies. I quite like to have it single dimensional, but you have the dies that will bring the bow of the boat out a bit, and there's other bits and pieces in there to build the boat, but I love the sea turtles as well. So if you look at the watery piece of this one, and then if I bring this one closer, you've got your lovely sort of sand at the bottom. Look at these turtles, a big one and a little one, starfish big and small, and these tiny little fish. Now I love the fish because if you use your Stampin', you can do them in all sorts of different colours, and you can have them swimming around with the little turtles and the sea, and again these are photopolymer. Now if you look at, interesting, on the front, look at the size, look at them inside, that's how big they are. So we're not talking about small sizes here. We're talking about beautiful, beautiful big sized turtles and the fish. So, you know, on the front, they look quite tiny. These are just beautiful. So I'm really, really pleased with these. Hold on, I'm just gonna, my phone's making silly noises. It's probably a sales call. Right, sorry about that. I should have put my phone. I always have my phone on in case I receive any urgent calls, but it was one of those that I didn't. So this again I thought was just absolutely lovely. So you've got the sea turtles and you've got On the Ocean, which, as I say, I would use in conjunction with each other, I think, because I just love the way they work. So those absolutely beautiful. Okay, then we have got, let me have a look and see which I want next. Okay, so this one, now I'm going to do that one at the end. This one is beautiful Scottish Thistle. Now, my daughter-in-law, my uncle used to live in Scotland, and he gave them, when they first got married, long time ago now, a Scottish Thistle. And this thistle stands probably about 7-8 foot in height and is probably about 5-6 foot wide. And it has the most beautiful thistles on there. So just beautiful, for just very simply putting a thistle down there, colouring this in a little bit of purple, just beautiful. And again, sentiments are really nice on this. There is something beautiful in every day. Thanks for being a wonderful example to me. Best wishes. Your strength inspires me. I'm thinking of you. Really pretty fonts. And as I say, this one would work perfectly inside. And that, let me just bring it up again so you can see in detail. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, that one's a red rubber. So I love that one. Then we've got one that I wanted because I wanted the sentiments. Sometimes you just want a big, and they're red rubber, and are they the same size as, yes they are. Okay, so we've got, bring it up so you can see it. The road ahead of you, may the road ahead of you be brighter than the one behind, lined with wildflowers and covered in sunshine. How lovely is that? Then, may the dreams you hold dearest come true, and the kindness that you share come back to you. And then this one that you can do as a rainbow. I just can't tell you what a gift it is to call you my friend. So you've got a sunshine and you've got little stars. I just thought it was lovely. Sometimes all you want is a large sentiment, colour the background in a little bit, and this has got you covered for the Just Because cards, and I send a lot of Just Because. So that one I know I'm going to use lots. So as you can see, there's lots and lots of videos coming up soon. This one, Enjoy the Rhythm. I got this because my granddaughter is going to be going to a prestigious music college. She's a singer and a keyboard artist. And so I thought it would be really lovely because there's part of a keyboard there. There's also the musics, and you've got treble maker, drums and things. Enjoy the rhythm of each day. You rock my world, and the happy birthday. It's a red rubber. And I knew that I could do quite a lot with this and the music. So again, if you've got people who are musicians in your family, this is a really good one. So that's the Enjoy the Rhythm. Then we have Watercolor World. Now, we haven't had, I don't think we've had, if we have, not for a very long time, something that's got the whole of the world on it. And I thought that this was absolutely lovely because you can do it. Again, it's red rubber. You can see the detail on there. And it's something that you can probably do in, you could have it just as a silhouette in black, but you can do all sorts of different backgrounds and things that will work with it. And I thought that it was just, I'll bring that one up again. You've got this lovely light and dark and shade on it. I just thought it was absolutely lovely. So a real favourite, that one. And I know I'm going to do lots of different ideas with that. Now we have this one, which is Picturesque, which I think if you look at it, you'll probably go, I'm not sure about that. Sentiments, love knows no boundaries. Hello, just because, press on. Difficult roads bring you to beautiful destinations, but you've got these lovely sort of backgrounds. Let me see if it's okay. It's photopolymer, which is good, but you've got these little sort of cameos like this. You've got these little cameos that will give you a background to work on. Now I got this because I couldn't get, there's a lovely stamp set which is called Adventure something. As I say, I will let you know once we can go inside the catalogue in January. But this paper, let me just open this one up so we can have a look. I really love this paper, and I thought, well, I know that I can use that paper with that stamp set quite a lot. So that's what inspired me to get it. I really love this, and I thought, we can actually build this up quite a lot because this paper is just beautiful. So I'm going to take that off on there, put that over there so I can put it back afterwards. Now this paper you have got, and this is it's just stunning. So you can cut it straight in half, and then you've got your sections to put into cards, and you've got, you know, mountains and other coloured mountains. If I bring it up, you can see the detail of it. In fact, it's so big it hardly goes on there, but you've got all of these mountains. So it's absolutely, let's take it to there. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful paper. And the other side of these two is, oh, just a nice sort of green, just a green splodgy pattern, which is quite nice. Okay, and again on this one you've got your trees, so you know you could save this till Christmas if you wanted to, but again, if you look at that and then look at this Picturesque once it's cut down, do you see what I mean? You can put this in on here, make a little cameo of it, and I think that that will look absolutely beautiful. This got little speckles on it as well, so it's almost like sort of snow covered. Other side of that one, again green, just sort of pattern, which is quite nice. This one, this looks lovely. So you've got this that you could have as waves on the bottom, the clouds at the top, or you could turn it the other way round and have it as crashing waves coming down and have that sort of beach part. You could even put it this way. You know, all sorts of ideas you can do with it. And on the other side, you've got a really nice sort of orange pattern. Look at this one. Oh, how beautiful is that? That's just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Hope you can see it all in there. It is just, bring that up on there. It's just beautiful. Turn it around the other way. Just beautiful. Really, really beautiful colours. On the other side of that, you've just got pink pattern. This one again, you know, just for doing landscapes and things. You know, you've got all of this purple at the top, green down at the bottom. Other side of it is another just pattern. Oh, have I missed that one? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's because I've got this on the bottom of there. Right, okay. That's nice. Winter starry sky. Oh, yes, like that. Can you see the little tiny twinkly stars in there? Beautiful, beautiful. Love that one. And then this one, again, is the same as the other, but is in oranges. So real sort of desert. Turn it round the other way. And you've got that in beautiful colours, and on the other side of that again is just a pattern. So really, really nice. And so I wanted that. It does go with a as I say, an adventure one, which is lovely and got beautiful dies and things with it, but I couldn't get the dies because they hadn't arrived in the country yet. So I'm just going to put that down on there. So that's why I wanted to get this one, because I think I can work and do quite a bit with that. So that's Picturesque. Then we have got, and this is the last one. So I didn't get, you know, I got things that I knew that I would use a lot. And these dies are, and I hope they're going to be as nice as I thought they were. First time I've looked at these, so let's just get it out of the little bag. These are called Alphabet a la Mode. So Alphabet of the World. And they are, oh yes, yes, now these are lovely. So you get 2 lots, and let's turn it that way up. And turn it that way up, so we've got the right way up. Okay, so if I bring them up, you can see they are very, very narrow and quite thin. So they're really rather nice. You know, you imagine those in golds and things. The nice thing as well is that you've got all your, you've got several of the A's. So you've got 2 A's, 2 F's, 2 I's, 2 L's, 2 N's, 2 R's, 2 S's, 2 T's, W, X, Y, Z, Okay, then you've got all of the European, apologies because I don't know what they are, but again it means that, you know, whatever language you are within the Stampin' Up community, it's inclusive of everybody, which is really rather good. And then we've got numbers. So you've got your, you know, your numbers for your birthdays. You've also got an and, you've also got an exclamation mark. So I think that these are lovely, and I think that they're very different to any that we've had before. They're fine, they're delicate. It means they'll work on a card because they're not too fat. And yes, I'm really looking forward to using those, and they are called Alphabet a la Mode. So they can go in there. So those are the stamps and dies that I got. And then, as I say, there's Saleabration. So with Saleabration, for every £45 that you spend, you can get a stamp set. So what did I get? I got the papers, which I've shown you. So they were for, free for £45. Then there is, they always do some cutie character, and this year it is the owl. My friend, it's your day. Hoot hoot, you're so cute. But you could just blot that out and just put hoot hoot, happy birthday. Hoot hoot, thank you very much. Hoot hoot, happy anniversary. And these little owls, let me bring them up so you can see them close. Really cutesy, big-eyed, just fun little ones. You know, you've got the one with the bowler hat, so we've always every year have done things that would work for a wedding. So you imagine him with just the bow tie in black. Just take the hat off of that one, have that one standing next to this one, you know, as the bride and groom. All sorts of things that you can do with this, and a really fun set. So that's one, and you can get that for a £45 order completely free from January. Then there's this one. I love these sorts of things. So this is, if I bring it up close, you can probably see, because it's always difficult to see a long way away. Beautiful, beautiful fence going through into the distance on a track, and then you've got the trees behind. You know, you just imagine that with a very simple sentiment, clean and simple card, beautiful. And then you've got this one up to steps leading up to a nice sort of rustic old door, and at the bottom you've got a little trough with a water fountain, and there's a little, bring it just a little bit closer, you can see that there's a flower pot on the wall just in there. So just beautiful in the country, really nice to do, as I say, simple, clean and simple without doing too much. Little bit of wash of watercolor. I will show you lots of ideas with that one because I think it's beautiful. And then the last one, now this is a double, so this is for a £90 order, called Beautifully Happy. It's a two-step floral, so you've got this, again I'm going to come up closer. You've got this image that you stamp, and then you can put your leaves and your flowers, and this little one up here. You've got this one and this one, which is a two-step. You've got some splatters to bring it all together. You've got a little tiny bee, so people who love their bees, you've got a bee. And you've got, for a feeling better kind of day, for a very happy birthday, kindness matters, thank you, and you are easy to love. So, you know, beautiful set. It is, I think it's probably photopolymer. Yes, it is. They've done it as a two stamp one, because obviously you've got your outlines and then you've got your inside. So again, this one I think I will use a lot. So as you can see, lots and lots and lots. Back to Saleabrations. can't wait to get and play with it all now, but I thought I would do the quick unboxing so you'd have something to see. And I will be on tomorrow with the first of what I'm going to do with. I've got to choose now what I'm going to do first. But anyway, thank you so much. If you want to have a catalogue and you aren't on my list to get one, you automatically get one if you've placed an order with me in the last 6 months. I do always contact you to find out if you want one, and so I've got quite a list ready already. But if you are in the UK or anywhere in Europe, would like a copy of the catalogue or would like to order from January, I will put a link down to my shop in the description box, which I do on every video, and you can go there. If you want to become a demonstrator and get your order now, you can do. And again, if you want to have more details, just message me and I will let you know. So as always, thank you so much for watching me. Be safe, be well, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.